YOLO. You only live once. So, what you gonna make of it? Well, hi, Matt here. That is exactly what we're working on as we have been journeying through the artist's way together day by day, inquiring how to tap into that oh so powerful creative flow that shows us who we really are and reveals what we really, really want and supports us on the journey of getting it. It's quite miraculous. So, whatever it is you want, which might be as simple as inner peace, just deep love and acceptance in any moment, freedom, true freedom, or maybe just the fulfilling service to others. Whatever it is that you're discovering what you really want, how we navigate and get that is so uniquely precious for each of us. And yet, there are common factors that we all have to face as fellow humans that we can grow through together. For example, the inner critic who tells us that we can't do something or that we're not enough, like that inevitable resistance with any new endeavor, or the fact that the future is just one big unknown. So, on that note, what does it look like to pursue our desires while still having the space to embrace the unexpected hand of God to serve us up and support us at the same time with who knows what? Because whatever your definition of God is, there are always going to be elements of surprise that at first might feel as if they're obstacles that are in the way of what we want, when later we discover perhaps that it is through acceptance and investigation and nurturing of those obstacles that they actually hold the keys to our next creative breakthrough towards those things that we want. So that's what we have been exploring and practicing throughout the Artist's Way journey. Thank you, Julia. You're a rock star. And today we are looking at the fact that we are irrational creatures. And so too is creativity. As Julia puts it, creativity is not and never has been sensible. Why should it be? Why should you be? Do you still think there is some moral virtue in being martyred? If you want to make some art, make some art. And she goes on. So, all great questions to ponder from the objective perspective of our morning pages. Let's do it. All right, so in this section, Julia speaks to the fact that when battered alcoholics attend their first Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, they're often just barely hanging on and realize that their own rationale isn't working and it's what brought them there. And so when they surrender their will and expect support, they often receive it. How many stories have you heard of people who are just down and out, lowest of lows, ready to just give up on life when finally they surrender their will and things start to miraculously change? I can think of a lot of them. And Often in those situations, many credit God or some higher power for their recovery, and fair enough. Our little irrational minds shouldn't be expected to figure out and explain all the mysteries of the universe, though we'd love to try. And we, I guess, start to explain some of them, so keep trying, guys. But what Julie is pointing out is, why not surrender our will and expect the same universal support in all things, in every moment? As we explored last week, I think it was, Julia shares that we come to recognize that God is unlimited in supply, that God is an abundant source of good that loves to extend itself so long as we can allow the flow to manifest itself where it will, not where we will it. Does that make sense? So as we continue our practice of listening to the Creator within, and by doing so, getting clarity into who we are and what we want, while surrendering and trusting how it unfolds, we are naturally led on our right path. And so enjoy today's creative exercise. It's a fun way to notice the natural abundance that exists around us all everywhere. There's 2 fun options there for that, so enjoy. And I would love to hear how your creative journey is unfolding, so feel free to get involved with our private activity feed on Intention Inspired or in the public comments down below. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue to explore and unpack our ideas around money and how financial abundance can flow freely while courageously following what we really want to do. Who doesn't want that? So until then, peace, love, and embrace of the insensible, irrational self and creativity.